Greetings, ladies, gentlemen, robots, pirates, aliens, wizards, and zombies. Welcome to Dragon Age Inquisition. So, holy green energy demons, am I so happy to finally be playing this game after binge watching about every video I could of it on the internet. This might actually beat out the hype I felt for Destiny, but that's neither here nor there, so let's get right into it. Due to the sheer scale of this game, I will be using this as more of a first impressions video. Instead of a full review, I will be doing an updated view of this after I've logged, maybe closer to the full game, which is, I've heard, around 90 hours. Right now, I'm looking at about 10 hours on one character, so let's get right into it. Story. First things first. Main plot, simple, easy to understand, gets you right into the action. It wasn't like in the last Dragon Age where you walk around for the first 2 hours of the game not really understanding where you are, who you are, or if you're even going to make it into this first city. You wake up, you show everyone that you're awesome, they ask you to save the world. More or less what the prologue is. They also give you some sweet fucking duds after you first show off your newfound gift of being able to close these things called rifts. Rifts are basically portals that are letting demons into the world. There's a really big one in the sky, you gotta close it. That's about the gist of the story so far. I won't go into too many more details because I really don't know too much yet. Like I said, I'm only 10 hours in, and I'm imagining the story's gonna get a lot more intense than that. Next up, combat. It feels very similar to Dragon Age 2, which I enjoyed very much. The main thing that they've added is the tactical camera. This allows you to pause the game and take an overhead view of the battlefield to plan out the movements and actions of your party. There have definitely been times the difference between victory and defeat came down to some clever positioning on my part. The biggest tip is use choke points to your advantage. Have your warrior eat all the damage to your mages and rogues to proceed to melt everyone else. It's a good time. The excellent combat feels powerful and rewarding, but it isn't overcomplicated. Now, the game isn't without its shortcomings. I have seen a few cases of characters popping into place when being loaded in, along with audio being out of sync from the game. However, this generally happens when you first load into one of the many huge sandbox environments, and fixes itself pretty quickly. Enemies will sometimes get stuck in strange places. There's some clipping of characters' clothing and weapons, but honestly, it's all really nitpicky stuff in an otherwise beautiful game. Like, seriously, the game is amazing. Like, look at this. Had enough? Okay, let's move on. So far, I have not had any game-breaking bugs or massive issues that have taken me out of the otherwise superbly immersive game. So to wrap it all up, Dragon Age Inquisition is a game I plan on sinking several hundred hours into. Yes, several hundred. The game is huge, and I feel like I'm only starting to scratch the surface of it. Given the massive size of it, the multitudes of ways you can tackle any particular quest, along with the great character customization, this is the kind of game you can play over and over again and have different experiences every time, simply based on the choices you make. And as always, this is one of my favorite things in games, the choices. Given you are the head of the Inquisition, it feels like you matter when you make a decision. Do yourself a favor and make a good choice. If you like RPGs, good stories, and green lasers shooting out of your hero's hands, go get this game. And as always, game on.